We're about to taste test some Mrs. Renfro'S, some Blackberry Serrano salsa. Does it belong on ice cream? Tune in and find out. So what's going on, everyone? JC Fire. I got a little experiment going on tonight. I got some Mrs. Renfro'S, some Blackberry salsa, which I believe is pretty sweet and fruity. I was challenged by Doug Renfro to see if it would work on vanilla ice cream. So here we are. I have the salsa. I have my vanilla ice cream. He said he was a little too nervous to try it. I said, I'll give it a whirl. What the heck, right? So we'll do two rounds of this, though. I'm going to try the salsa first on chip to see what kind of flavors we have. And then from there, we'll dive into some vanilla ice cream. Man, if you haven't had Mrs. Renfro'S, though, I absolutely love Mrs. Renfro'S salsa. The Carolina Reapers actually got a significant kick to it. The ghost pepper is easily one of my favorites. They got the ghost pepper cheese dip, which has a pretty decent kick to it. On top of that one, I believe we have the raspberry chipotle, which I just tried within the past week or two for the first time. And man, oh man, that raspberry chipotle is perfect. It's got this real nice sweet raspberry flair to it. And you got some of that chipotle use into it to give it a little bit of that like Mexican vibe going on. Man, oh man, is it delicious. So, with this one, I'll read through the ingredients just to go through so we can give you an idea of what ingredients we're pairing with here. I don't expect this one to be significantly hot based on the use of only Serranos used in there, but let's see. So we got tomatoes, water, tomato juice. You have blackberries, blackberry puree. So you're going to have those blackberries up high, so hopefully we'll have a little bit of that blackberry flavor vibe going on there. We got some onions in there. I got some brown sugar, so it should have that sweet, fruity kick to it, which is nice. I'm really hoping with the ice cream, though, that blackberry overcomes the tomato vibes up top with that. So some cornstarch, which thickens it up a little bit. You got some sweet green peppers in there. Pineapple juice, so you can have a citrus zing in there as well. Serrano pepper, salt, natural blackberry flavor, some spices in there. Dry garlic, dried orange peel. So with the vanilla ice cream, obviously you got blackberries, you got blackberry puree, you got some of that brown sugar. The tomatoes and the tomato juice up top on that one has me just a little bit worried. It depends how much tomatoes and tomato juice we're using compared to the blackberries and the blackberry puree. But with the sweetness and the fruits in there, I'm hoping that it goes really well. It's definitely got that like Mexican cumin vibe in there. So, you know, I know Doug said he was a little scared to try it on some ice cream. All right, so I was picking up a lot of those spices, but when I pull it out, I am thankfully getting some of those blackberry flavors going on in there. I know you're gonna have some of that pepper in there and so I mean, we're gonna try it out. We're gonna see if it works or not. But first, let's try it on a chip here. Get some going on in a chip in there. You can see I got it going on right there. Got it in the chip, right? So let's try it on the chip, see what it's like. Okay. Trying it on the chip makes me feel really good about trying it on the ice cream. That blackberry flavor stands right out. Really nice sweetness in there. The blackberries are perfect. Obviously, you're getting some of those spices in there. Imagine there's probably a little cumin in there. Throws me off on the ice cream. But heat-wise, it's pretty significantly mild. I'm not seeing too much heat from it. So it is approachable. I would say it would be pretty approachable for any heat range. To me, it is pretty mild. But man, that blackberry flavor comes right out. It is beautiful. It is sweet. It works well from a salsa standpoint. Like I said, you have that tomato base in there. Get a little bit of that onions. But man, that blackberry flavor just really accents out there. It has got a wonderful and beautiful flavor to it. I could see myself burning through a jar of this pretty quickly. It doesn't have a significant heat in it. I thoroughly enjoyed it on that chip. So I'm kind of excited now that I had it on the chip and I tasted it on the chip to see what we're going to get now on the ice cream. I know Doug said he was a little scared to try it on the ice cream, but you know what? I'll take a challenge any way I can get it. I'm a little anxious to try it. So we got some ice cream. I got the salsa. So you can see I'm not shying away. Definitely have the salsa on there, right? So let's see. Can fruit sweet salsa work on ice cream? Well, we're about to find out. Ooh. Okay. All right. I'm going to be honest, I'm thrown off a little bit that I'm actually eating salsa on ice cream. But the fact that those blackberries stand out actually makes it work. I'm actually okay with this combination. I know it sounds weird, and it sounds like there's no way salsa should go on ice cream. But I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. That was not bad at all. It really wasn't. So you can see we got more salsa on there, right? Just to show you I'm not playing around, I'll take a second spoonful here. And with the ice cream, it's so weird. So with the ice cream, it really blends out those Mexican vibes on there. I'm honestly, when I tried it on the chip, I got a little bit more of that tomato vibe going on. I did pick up the blackberry right out front, right? I did pick up the blackberry right out front, but I'm getting a lot of blackberry and a lot of sweetness when I'm trying it on the ice cream. And I don't know if it's the sweetness from the ice cream that's meshing and blending well with this, but I know this seems like a weird combination, but surprisingly is good. I'm surprised how good it actually is. I was really nervous when I saw tomato water and tomato juice up front. I thought, man, oh man, this is going to have a lot. And then you're using like those Mexican spices to get that salsa flair. Obviously, you want to use it. It's not made for ice cream in a sense, but you're trying to pick up some of those. So you're probably getting like that cumin spice in there, some of those things to pick it up. I'm getting a lot of sweetness for a salsa. It definitely has that nice, sweet, fruity flavor to it. It definitely has a nice, fruity sweetness to it, right? But somehow, some way, it works. I'm shocked. Would I do it on the regular? Probably not. I'd prefer it on the chip. I think this is a beautifully executed salsa. It's kind of chunky, kind of thin in a sense. There are some chunks in there. It is a little bit on the sense of, you know, a little on the thinner side. I do like my salsa a little thinner. I know a lot of people like them super chunky, but I kind of like it thinner like that. Ooh, this isn't going to last long. That blackberry is beautiful. Nice, sweet. It's got those Mexican vibes with that cumin in there. Heat-wise, it's approachable for anybody, but, you know, I was expecting I was expecting the worst. I was like, all right, what am I getting into? Once I started reading the ingredients, I saw the tomatoes at the top. I'm like, oh, tomatoes, onions. But the blackberry stands out. It's got a real nice sweet and blackberry to it. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily do it on the regular. I try to avoid some of the chunkiness in there, obviously, with those peppers and those, you know, with the peppers, the chunks of tomatoes in there. Maybe you can get yourself a little bit of that, the liquid part of it and sprinkle it on. I honestly don't think it's really, really that bad. It worked. It worked. So, Doug, there it is. I suggest giving it a try. I wouldn't go for the chunks, though. Necessarily, like with those onions, those green peppers that you have in there with the tomatoes. But if you try to get some of the liquid base out of there, you definitely pick up that sweetness in there. You pick up that blackberry flavor in there. I don't know. Maybe it works. You guys give it a shot. Tell me what you think. I didn't think it was bad, but it's a damn good salsa, I'll tell you that. Mrs. Renfro'S. I know that they have some at my local giant grocery store. I believe a lot of the major chains have them, such as like Walmart also carries it as well. If not, Mrs. Renfro'S does have a website. They do have gift packs. Like I said, they have some hotter varieties. This one's on the definitely more mild side for my liking, but still usable, still approachable, and it's a damn good salsa. My suggestion, if you're a heat seeker, you're looking for something a little bit hotter, the ghost pepper cheese that they make is phenomenal. The ghost pepper salsa and definitely the Reaper salsa have a bite to them. They're more chili head oriented. But as far as Mrs. Renfro'S with the regulars, I think they have a peach. I think they have a peach salsa as well. Like I said, we had the raspberry chipotle, which was beautifully crafted. This one's the blackberry serrano salsa. Like I said, it worked half decent on ice cream. I wouldn't go for it regularly on ice cream, but it honestly wasn't bad. It was not bad at all. But I will have a link to Mrs. Renfro'S on the site. You can see we got the ice cream here. We got the Mrs. Renfro'S blackberry salsa there. And I hope you guys stay tuned because we have plenty more to come.